So yeah, how are we all doing today? Welcome in. This is not a shiny that I need, but I would like more just because it has several evolutions. So yeah, hopefully we'll get at least one shiny tonight. That would be fantastic. We'll see how we go. I'll just have to watch Chemist Warehouse ads so I can get back to my own stream. So I can pause it and go to the chat. Okay, there we go. How you doing, James? Welcome in. We got a huge Furfrou. So yeah, it's not a bad spotlight hour. It's not the best spotlight hour in the world, but it could be worse. It could be Abra like last week. But yeah, it's not Abra. So, ta-da! Fantastic. How's the Slayer going? Slayer's going just fine. Only a few more days. A few more days and he gets launched. So yeah, absolutely spectacular. Though it's just like the day, like it's supposed to release on the 15th. You get early access to it on the 13th if you pre-order the. But I'm sort of hoping that it's American time, so it'll be the 14th here, which will be a Wednesday, so it'll be raid hour that night as well, which is just like, oh, what's going to take priority, Doom or raid hour? So yeah, we'll have to make that decision. But if it comes out on the 13th, that's actually my sister's birthday, so it's like, oh. We don't want Doom to come out on my sister's birthday because that would be difficult for me to prioritize. GTA next week. Yeah, I already knew that. I told you guys that it wasn't coming out this year. I've made it very clear multiple times that GTA was not going to come out this year. They haven't done any marketing for it whatsoever, and it's already May, sort of thing. So it's just like there was no chance that that game was coming out this year, and I've seen so many people on social media that have been bitching and moaning and crying that it's not coming out this year, and it's just like they're full throwing tantrums and like, damn you, Rockstar, your worst company ever, how dare you, man? It's just like, guys, it wasn't coming out anyway. Cry more somewhere else. No one cares about your little tanties that you're throwing. Because they make it out like they're throwing these big tantrums about it not coming out, acting like when it comes out, they're not going to just buy it. Anyway. It's just like, well, you have to wait an extra. At least they've given us an actual solid release date for it. Whether or not it actually comes out on May 26th is another story. But there's a date. There is a date that has been put on it, sort of thing. So we, instead of it just being a year, because supposedly on the trailer it said 2025, now it's a solid date that we've got. So, you know, it is what it is. I'm not too fussed. Like, honestly, I'm not fussed in the slightest about it not coming out this year because I was already prepared for it not to come out this year. So yeah, I'm not losing sleep over it. I got other games to play like Doom and other. What else is coming out this year? So another thing that people have been posting up is just like, because it's been, they've announced that it's supposedly coming out next year. It's like all the games that we're going to release in third and fourth quarter of this year can now announce their release dates because they won't be competing with GTA. Alright, let's get into this. It's actually not a bad night tonight. We've been getting some very unseasonably warm weather as we go into winter. Like, we're less than a month away from winter now, and it's still like 20 plus degrees, which isn't supposed to be right. We're supposed to be getting like cold weather, and it's going to be nice again on the weekend. It's very, very odd. I mean, I'm not complaining, but at the same time, it's not really a good sign because it means that, things are getting warmer when they probably shouldn't be. But it means I can walk around in a t-shirt in the evening in late autumn, which is just unheard of. So anyway, how's everybody else? How did everybody go with Kangaskhan on the weekend? Because I decided not to do Kangaskhan raid day because, one, did anybody really care about it? Like, honestly, I thought it was just a waste of time coming out to do it because I don't think many people really would have cared because it's something that we've had for ages. It's not new or anything. So I'm sick of these like mega raid days that nobody really cares about. So yeah, I stayed home and watched the football and watched Dogs absolutely dismantle Port Adelaide like they were an amateur football team. So that was really good. Had a good day. Then I went, saw my friend, we hung out for a few hours, came home, jumped onto Discord at 3 in the morning. Spoke to her for until like 7 a.m. until she finally went to bed. It's been interesting. How you doing, Taff? Welcome in. No shinies, but didn't go a whole lot of raids. Had shinies from before. Did you see your 2 newer shinies? No, I did not see your 2 newer shinies. Where would I have seen your 2 newer shinies? What are your 2 newer shinies? Hawthorn player got fined $1,000. For what? I wasn't watching. Like, honestly, the only football game that I watched on the weekend was the Bulldogs game, just because I was busy doing other stuff. I was out like all weekend. Been out all week. I went out like every day last week, except for Wednesday and yesterday. Wait, yesterday was Monday, so yeah, every day last week except for Wednesday, I was out and about doing stuff. Galarian Articuno, and I did see the Galarian Articuno. Where did I see that? Where did I see the Galarian Articuno? Sorry, I saw somebody else posted up the Zappy. I'm confusing that. I'm just like, hang on a second. No, I didn't see you. Galarian Articuno and Nimble. Nice, well done. My last shiny was on... Haven't got a shiny since Community Day. Good times. It's alright. Stuck his finger up at the other team's fans. News guy giggled. Wait, no, I think I did see that. Yeah, I think it's a thing though. Players do. It's happened multiple times throughout the years. It is what it is. It's funny. It's just a little bit of banter. Just, sticking it up the opponent's fans. It's in bad sport, but it's also funny. I find it funny. Too many Furfrous. It's also awkward because it's one of those bigger ones, so it's a little bit difficult to click on when they spawn in big clusters like that. The news guys giggled when they covered the story. It's because it's funny. Why wouldn't you laugh? It's one of those news things that's just like, God, we've become too soft as a society. When things like that are just like, oh no, you can't go doing that, it's a bad example. It's like, bro. There are worse things that people could be doing. I'm pretty sure it'll be fine. I don't think, the world's going to end. I don't think it's going to encourage some young child out there to run around and give the finger to... Can we all just relax a little bit? How I, long for the early 2000s where things were just easier. Everybody, just knew how to relax. Things could be taken as a joke. People didn't get so bent out of shape over just the tiniest little things. You post. Okay, you post. Honestly, I'm never on the Discord anymore. So if you post things there, I'm probably not going to see them. No, I chat to a couple of friends on Discord, but I don't actually jump into the Discord. So I should, but I forget. That. You had enough energy for Kanga. Yeah, see, that's why I didn't end up raiding it. Like, I didn't stream the event, because it's just like, honestly, nobody's going to be that interested in it. Like, the last couple of raid days for Megas, even Ordino, which was a new, shiny Mega Evolution, nobody was interested in it. Absol wasn't too bad. The last one that we had for raid day was Heracross and Muckleheater and stuff. Not Muckleheater, Hairy Armpit and all that sort of stuff. So they just weren't interesting. It's stuff that we've had, and I really think that Niantic is just trying to milk these raid days as much as possible leading up to their sale of the game and stuff. And yeah, they're just giving us junk. Like, they're just junk events, and I'm just losing interest in doing junk events. Quality over quantity. That's something that they've really forgotten how to do. Way too many very average events, and not enough good events are going on in the game. So it's just becoming boring. Very boring when it's just the same junk. As I said, Heracross is something that we've had before in a raid day, so there was no point putting it back into another raid day. It just felt like a big waste of a day. No, I cannot ace because I'm not a goose. I can read. Gonna do it to your team next. Wait, do we play Hawthorn next? Do Dogs and Hawthorn play next game? Another Rookity. No, Dogs play thing. Dogs play Gold Coast next in Darwin. Oh, God, it's a nice evening. This would be the perfect evening to go on a course to play up. Oh, you don't think so? You do. Dogs play. Let me have a look. Let me have a little squiz. When do the Dogs? I don't think it's anytime soon. The Dogs play Hawthorn matches. No, I don't want to create an ID. Round 10. Go away, Dogs. Go away. Oh yeah. Oh no, wait. Hawthorn plays Gold Coast next week. Wait. Oh no, wait. No, sorry, that's the week after. I was going to say, hang on, no, Dogs play Gold Coast in Darwin. Then we play Essendon at Etihad, Marvel rather, Geelong in Geelong. Then we got the bye. Round 13. We play Hawthorn in round 13. It's at Marvel though. So yeah, a couple of weeks, like 4 weeks time, a month's time, we play Hawthorn. Chat, come back. Hey, Ben, how you doing, dude? Welcome on. Welcome in. Welcome to the show. How are you doing? Don't see you as much these days. How you been? Yeah, my God, there's bloody bugs everywhere. It's so, and because I've got the flashlight on the phone going, they're all buzzing around. And being attacked by bugs. You need more of the black shiny doggos? Yes. Need that black dog. Which is actually like a term that is used for depression, so do we really need the black dogs? I don't think so. Are you a little sick at the moment? Got a cold? Damn. It always sucks being sick. I've been lucky. Reese, I got sick a couple of times last year. Which is unusual. Usually when I get sick, it's like once every couple of years. But I ended up with COVID at the start of the year. Got it on New Year's Eve, which is fantastic, and sort of my first week of the year with COVID, and then later in the year I got sick as well, like mid-year. You have two. I've only got one, so I'd be liking to get another one tonight, just because, like I said at the start of the stream, it's got so many evolutions. So, it would be nice. Goddamn, it's been a windy day today in Melbourne, so there's a lot of dust and stuff in the air, and it's been making my allergies play up, so my nose is itchy. It's the inside of my nostrils. It's fantastic. How's Doug? She's good. She's a turd. She's going to puppy school tonight, so she should be pretty knackered when she gets home. Yeah, Tuesdays is always her puppy school night. So yeah, I should be going there in about an hour's time. Spend a bit of time doing some training and playing with the other dogs. But yeah, she's pretty good. I've had Builder in over the last few weeks, building the deck up, and is starting to put the surface boards on today. And she walked out onto the balcony, but the boards were still loose. You'd only stuck them down on the sides, so the middle parts were bouncing off of the underframe. She's a little bit scared. She's just like, what's gonna happen? It's not gonna collapse underneath me. She's backed really slowly up back into the house. It was very funny. You got sick of game devs. Devs are alright. It's the CEOs that are the ones that are the problem. Game devs are just doing what they love, and that's making games. They are told what to do by the people in charge. So your mate said he was sick and still had a shot of his vape. Didn't test for COVID. Always negative. That's good. I mean, yeah, last thing you want is COVID sucks. You just ache, and you got a spicy sore throat, which is the worst. It's such a painful sore throat. It feels like you're swallowing cigarette butts. Yeah, COVID's not fun. Bob the Builder, no, his name is Chris. It was funny today. I was in my room doing my workout and had a window open and stuff like that, and I had Slipknot blasting out of the window, and he's walked past my window, and as he's walked past, he's just like, turn it up! So yeah, he's a bit of a metalhead. Just thought it was funny. COVID does suck. You had it in September 2023. Yes. It's... Yeah, I feel like the people that go on about how COVID doesn't exist and it's just, something that was invented and blah, 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 have never had it before. Once you've had it, you realize that, nah, it does exist and it sucks balls. Absolute ball suckage. Not a fun thing to have at all. When I say ball suckage, I mean Pokeball sucking. Sucking on them Pokeballs sucks. Hey doing, Alpog. Welcome in. Shout out from, I almost said Philadelphia. That's the Philippines, sorry. How you doing, man? Welcome in. Woke up with a fever of 102.9. I don't know what my fever was during my COVID because I wasn't taking temperatures or anything like that, but yeah, there was definitely some rough nights, and because it was in January when I had it, which is midsummer here in Australia, it was hot outside, but I'm laying on the couch shivering cold, so I'm under a blanket, then have to take the blanket off because I'm sweating and I'm hot, but then I get cold again, and it was just, yeah, it was such a bad time to have it. 102 degrees. I don't think she would have been that hot in Celsius because she would have been dead. Doesn't the body only... It's like 38 degrees Celsius or something like that? Or am I wrong? Is it like 90... Wait, is it Celsius or... No, it can't be 90 degrees. That would be ridiculous. 100 degrees is boiling. Yeah, it wasn't 100 degrees Celsius because, yeah, 100 degrees is boiling point of water. If we were rocking around with 102 body heat all the time, Fahrenheit. Yeah, I was going to say, hang on a second, yeah, Celsius. I'm in Melbourne, Australia, dude. This location's your toy. Bro. Isn't that more of an insult to me? Why would I be rocking around in somebody's toilet? It was 40 degrees C. Yeah, I was going to say, the body is only like 28 to 30 degrees Celsius on regular, I'm pretty sure. Gonna go run downstairs and do like a train. Oh, good. Oh, good. Yeah, we'll just keep moseying on, trying to get out a shiny dog. It was the first thing that pooped into your head. That's something that you do. You don't want things pooping into your head. Are you into that German stuff? Because that's not good. That's a bit odd. It's alright. It's like, I get what you meant. Yeah, that's what I read. I was just like, pooped. It pooped into his head. He's sick. Leave him alone, okay? It's not fair. We can't be making fun of him. He's not feeling well. So yeah, there's actually a couple of decent spotlight hours this month. I think it's Wimpod next week, which is another good one because they actually need that shiny. So fingers crossed we can get a Wimpod next week. And then I think there's like another one coming up that's actually pretty good as well. I can't remember what it is off the top of my head though. AirPop but autocorrect for some reason. Sure, blame autocorrect. Autocorrect's just the scapegoat for everybody's. It's like, I swear it wasn't me, it was the autocorrect. I would never say such a thing. Oh, no, yes, sorry, yeah, Sandygast is next week, sorry. It is, you're right. I think Wimpod's the week after. If I remember correctly. I'm pretty sure Wimpod is coming up. That's why I was like, one of the other ones this month is actually pretty good. But yeah, Sandygast is good as well. Because it's a shiny that I need. So yeah, I think those are the two shinies that I need this week. Then Gollet for the last week. Wait, is it Poochyena? Well, where did I get Wimpod from? No Wimpod. Where? I was sure I saw Wimpod. Alright, whatever. Sandygast, we'll take that. For sure. Poochie, not so much. We have several Poochyenas. I think I've actually got shiny Poochyenas after Spotlight Hours. During the stream, but after Spotlight Hours, we've gotten, I think, like 2 Poochiena shinies at this point. You don't know? I don't know either. I actually need. Yeah, it looks like we're getting the internet being sucky again. God damn it. Of course, because it's a clear night. Come on. Yeah, sorry, I think the internet's being a bit slow again. Come on. Apologize. Okay. I think go past it. But yeah, as I said, the last couple of times I've been down here to do spotlight hours, it's been cloudy weather-ish sort of thing, and we haven't had internet issues because it's a clear night tonight. It seems to make a huge difference. For some reason, when it's a clear sky, this part of the trail just gets difficulties with the internet, but when it's cloudy, it's fine. I don't understand that. That's weird. And of course, I can't click on them. Bugs, stop flying into my face. I'm going to have to catch some of these, otherwise I'm not going to be able to get to the other ones. Have I done a Doom game at the max difficulty? No, I played through... wait, did I do the Doom 2016 on Nightmare? I can't remember if I played through that on Nightmare, but I did play through Doom Eternal on Nightmare. Not Ultra Nightmare. That was hard enough. Ah! Flew up my nose. That's the worst feeling. There goes my nose. You officially have haters on YouTube. Then being so yeah, on YouTube, been commenting on your stuff, then deleting it, but reporting it to YouTube because you know what they're trying to get in trouble for. That's unfortunate, dude. Usually the best way of dealing with that stuff is just to ignore it, because they get bored, because they're looking for a reaction. It's what I do when people jump onto streams and stuff like that, and they're like, like just start saying stuff. I usually just ignore them completely. Don't even interact with them, and they get bored after a couple of messages and just move on, because they're not getting the reaction that they want. If you start engaging with them, you're just giving them the dopamine that they want, and they're like, and they keep doing it. So it's best to just ignore the haters. Don't fuel their fire. Because yeah, honestly, when it comes to this and people jump on stream and they say stuff, I don't care. I have 0 Fs to give when people come in and say stuff, and it's like, whatever. I'm interacting with the people that actually want to watch the stream and all that sort of stuff, so I got better things to do than interact with goose heads. Yeah, they know you'll react. But yeah, just ignoring them is better. Yeah, dude, just honestly, just ignore them. Like I said, usually if you just don't, then like I said, they get bored and they just move on and go somewhere else to try and get what they're looking for, which is attention. Starve for attention in their own lives, so they're trying to get attention from, you know. Oh my god, there's too many of these things. At least I can actually click on which is good. Should have probably fucking incense on tonight. We're already halfway through. So probably not much point to checking one on now. No worries. Oh, good. I almost walked into a fence. It's so good walking around in the dark. At least it was only a fence and not the river. You're my number one hater. Thanks, man. Love it. Love that for you. Another huge one. Alright, make sure I pay attention here because we are approaching the river, and the last thing I want to do is walk into it. Yeah, I still need to spend some time setting up the stream setup and everything. for when Doom comes out. And I've also got to make room on my computer. That's the biggest issue, because I was looking through the system requirements. I need like 100 free gigs at least. I'm like, oh man, where am I going to find 100 free gigs on my PC? Especially like on my install drive, because it needs to be installed on an SSD. And it's just like, my install drive has, it's pretty full. I don't know what to remove to make 100 gigs free to, download Doom when I need to. So I'm like, I suppose I could probably remove... Doom Eternal is installed on that hard drive. Maybe that might be the thing to go. But I still haven't finished Doom Eternal. I never played through the second part of the DLC, the Ancient Gods DLC. So maybe I should do that. And then I can to make room for the next one. One gorilla or 100 jimmies. Probably the jimmies, for the simple fact that fight dirty, bringing a chainsaw in Doom style. Last time I checked, gorillas are allergic to chainsaws, are they not? Just follow the path on the screen. Yeah, see, that works okay when I'm down here near the river, but the fence that I almost walked into, it's because there's like a little inlet part because there's like a building back there, a water treatment building. And yeah, the gate is sort of like right next to the path, and if you sort of veer off a little bit, you can just walk straight into the fence. That's what I almost did. I have to get used to walking around here in the dark again. You put every game on a hard drive, well, you'd want to do that. Where are you going to play them from? The ether? Use your other purple ball thing. You mean the master ball? Yeah, the purple ball thing. Yeah, the one that's got the M on it. That thing. Yeah. That'll do. As I keep saying, I'm not going to waste Master Ball on one of the Galarian birds, because we're going to get them in raids. So, yeah. I never use my daily intents anyway. So it's not like I'm going to encounter one of the birds. Yeah, bug, stop flying in my face, man. Flying in my eyes and my nose and stuff. Gross. I don't know where they've been. Yeah, I've actually been thinking I need to get a new hard drive. Get one of the chip SSDs that I can actually plug straight onto the motherboard, rather than having ones that are plugged in off SATA cables. And yeah, just have like a dedicated game drive on the computer. Get it like a 2 terabyte hard drive that I can just use to install games on and stuff, because all my other hard drives have other stuff on them. Like, I try and prioritize. I've got like an install hard drive, which is for like Windows by itself, just so if Windows crashes, it doesn't take everything else with it. So I've got like an install drive for Windows, an install drive for like all my other programs and stuff on the computer, and then sort of like a storage drive. But my install drive is like half storage, half, because they're all older hard drives that I've used for other things, so some stuff is scattered over. The only one that's sort of dedicated is my install drive, because that was the last one that I got. I was like, yep, this is going to be my dedicated install drive. But it's also one of my SSD drives. So it's like, I do have a couple of games installed on it because of that reason. But yeah, I need to get a new hard drive, just so I've got like a dedicated install drive for games. But even with like the size that games are becoming these days, is like a 2 terabyte drive is only going to fit like 5 games on it. SSD for software and 4 terabytes just for games. Yeah. I mean, all my SS... Oh, wait, yeah. How many I've got? 4 hard drives. Yeah, 4 hard drives. 2 of them SSD drives. 2 of them aren't. No, 3. Wait, how many hard drives? I don't know. It's like 3 or 4. I don't know. Lose track. Wimpod isn't... Yeah, maybe. I do have a couple in there. I was positive that I saw it. It's alright. It doesn't matter. I know that's actually like one of the things that is being featured during this event, so it might have been that I saw it for this event rather than for a Spotlight Hour. It was confusing it. It's all good. Alright, 20 minutes left. If we slow it down a little bit by the time I get back to the car. Hey, there's a Wimpod. I need to start going to bed earlier. Again, it's not helping that we do have a builder coming in at the moment because he's at the house at like 8. I went to bed at 4 a.m. last night and then was up again at like 8 a.m. It's not fun. 4 hours sleep. I didn't even sleep that well either. Welcome back, Tesh. Yeah, maybe I should chuck an egg on. I forgot. Keeps giving me 10s. You're lucky we rolled a shiny Toxel. The other person went better. That's always the way. At least in my experience, every time I've done lucky trades and stuff like that with people, they always get the better one. I gave 200% Rayquazas to Ash in the same trading session. That was unfair. What did I get? Nothing. Absolute nothing except heartache. Unfortunately, with the amount of... I have to walk really slow if I'm going to use up this last 20 minutes on this bit of the trail. Oh, I hit the yawn. As soon as I did now, I'm going to stop. Like usual, I did finish doing my workout. Sort of just as I was starting to get ready to come down and stream, so I think that's also... The fatigue of that is starting to kick in as well. Lack of sleep, workouts. Another huge one. It's 3 so far. You get all 10s, but like you get... There's nothing in eggs at the moment anyway. Like any of the distances that is actually great. Every time I put 10s on, I get... Seems like carbink is the only thing that I hatch from 10k eggs. But yeah, just in general, I don't think eggs are very exciting. They're not very egg-citing. Dad jokes over here. Bugs. Stop crawling all over me. It's gross. Weirds me out. The creepos. Creepy bugs. But yeah, I usually do prefer the 2k eggs over anything else though. Just because I can hatch them. because it's like a 2-kilometer walk around the trail. So if I put them on at the start of the trail, they usually hatch by the time I'm back at the start. Yeah, if you haven't already, guys, please do smash that like button. What are we sitting on? 86. Yeah, hit the like button if you have not already. But yeah, just in general, like, I can just see it every stream. Pokemon Go is just not doing well as a streaming entertainment-y game anymore. People just don't care. Very much past its prime, I think. That's why I'm conflicted about Wednesday next week for when the Doom is out, sort of thing. It's like, do I stream Spotlight Hour or do I, Raid Hour, or do I just do Doom? Use drifted you. Unfortunately, like my old phone, the S8, which is I'm assuming is the phone you're using, had great drift, sort of thing. I could just leave it sitting on my table and my dude would wander all over the place. The S21 just doesn't have it. The GPS is a lot more stable, so I don't get a lot of... Hey, Daybreaker. How you doing? Good to see you. How have you been? No, it's so very cheap. Bloody allergies. It's not the time of year to be getting allergies. It's autumn. Tired? I know that feeling. I feel like I'm professionally tired. It's the only thing that I'm good at. I should get paid for being tired. I'd be a millionaire. Get paid by the hour to be tired. Every day is the time of year. Now, see, I'm usually, like, during this part of the year, I'm fine because it's autumn and, you know, everything is dying off because we're going into winter. So all the, you know, leaves and stuff are falling off of the trees. But it's just been a windy day in Melbourne today. So it's just kicked up a lot of dust and stuff. So my allergies have, been playing up a little bit today. Luckily, the wind has dropped off now. I was a little bit worried about coming out and streaming like during the wind that we had earlier, not because it's worried about branches or anything. It was just super windy, so I was like, man, it's already bad now I'm having to stream in the dark. I don't want to be streaming in the dark and the wind. You'd be a billionaire. Same, I think. Man, we need to invent professional tiredism. Be like a contractor for being tired. Just take other people's tired's for them. It's been sunny where I am. Pollen has been really bad this summer. Spring, yeah. I mean, I used to get hay fever really bad when I was a teenager. When I was a kid, didn't get it at all. Then when I became a teenager, my allergies kicked right up. And every spring, summer sort of thing, I would suffer from it. Then as I got older, it sort of started to drop off again. And I'd only get it, you know, occasionally. And now I tend to get it sort of at the start of spring. Not like usually about a month or so into spring, I'll go through a period of a couple of weeks where I get it, and then I tend to be okay. I'll have like little flare-ups here and there, but yeah, it's not too bad. I don't get the horrible itchy inside my face feeling that I used to get. It's usually just a bit of a runny nose and like itchy nostrils and stuff. Back when I was younger, it's like my whole face would just be itchy on the inside and I hated it. My eyes, my nose, my throat would just be like, nah. It's the worst feeling. loads of previously unknown allergies flared up. Yeah, it seems to be when you're going through your teenage years, that's when they do start to come to the surface for some reason. I suppose it's because of a change in your body and hormones and all that sort of stuff. So your body is sort of adjusting to that, and so your immune system is more sensitive. Maybe that's got something to do with it. I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm not a doctor or a scientist. For all I know, it could be aliens. Bet you it's aliens. Dr. Jimmy. Now, it could be like Dr. Phil. Sit on a chair and the ranch. Half me bugs. Yeah. Clearly, human body doesn't register legal adult age. No, it does not. I mean, it's a natural thing. Body just doing what the body's doing. It doesn't know what. Yeah. I mean, time is a concept of man. It was, we've set time up as it's a construct. So hours are just, a human thing. The body doesn't know what an hour is. The body just doing body things. Doesn't know what a year is. Again, it's just doing body things. Yeah, your brain doesn't stop sort of around that age, 25 or so. So technically you're not, because I mean, if your brain's still growing and changing and stuff like that, it's the chemical regulator of your body. Alright, we got 11 minutes left to try and get this shiny. Not looking like it's going to happen, but you never know. Still time. Still lots of time. 10 minutes. That's a lot of time. A lot of things can happen in 10 minutes. I wonder where Tef went. She might just be lurking. Might have gone to do more trades. Maybe she fell asleep. I don't know. Your unpopular opinion is adulthood shouldn't be until 25, as well as the legal drinking age. I mean, 21 is in America for at least that for drinking. Yet you can join the military at 18. Go figure. Yeah. I don't know. People can be sensible. It really just depends on the individual sort of thing. Some people are fine dealing with that sort of stuff at a younger age. Some people aren't. Just daybreak at the no fun parents. God, bug, please don't fly in my ear. I've already had one up my nose. I don't need one in my ear as well. Considering you're of legal age and you still don't feel like one, you beg to differ. As I said, it's blah, blah, blah. See, my brain doesn't work, and I'm in my 30s. Yeah. Like I said, it's an individual thing. Some people are just different than others when it comes to maturity levels and all that sort of stuff play a part in it. Some people just mature earlier than others. Some people are just naturally sensible people, so they don't. Other people take risks. 40 minutes left. You don't think you can? Dude, you still got 40 minutes. I got 9. The only problem is I'm pretty much back at the... So I have to stretch out these 9 minutes as slow as possible because I don't really want to walk too much further than the car. 8 minutes, okay. 8 minutes. We can do that. Could just be the mountains of mental illnesses you're harboring. That too. That does play a big impact. Like I said, it's brain chemistry, because that's what mental illness is for the most part. It's the way that your brain is regulating certain chemicals, i.e. serotonin and stuff like that. That's why antidepressants either block the uptake of serotonin or, you know, inhibit it, all that sort of stuff. Because that's what your brain is running on. Basically, you got 3 or 4 main chemicals in your brain. You got serotonin, dopamine, cortisol, and fairy dust. They're the 3 that come to mind. There's obviously others, but they're sort of like your main 3. Your serotonin is sort of like your motivational chemical. Makes you do things because, you know, it either makes you happy and all that sort of stuff. So it's the thing that motivates you. Dopamine is your reward system. So you get dopamine for accomplishing things and doing pleasurable things. And yeah, cortisol is your stress hormone chemical. You put on eggs, getting lots of excellent throws. Yeah, these are easy to hit excellent because they're a big dog. So the bigger Pokemon have bigger circles that you can lock into to get the excellent. So it's definitely, if you still need to get the excellent throws for some of the research tasks, special research and stuff, tonight would be a good night to do it. Fairy dust, yeah. Yeah, that's a chemical in your brain, isn't it? Surely it is. Can't even see. Yeah, I know. It's dark, alright? There you go. Is that better? I am here. I'm not just a disembodied voice fluking through the ether, catching Pokemon. I have a real person attached to that voice. Hey. What's going on? Welcome to Australian Psycho. Yep, just call me Nigel Bateman. Bruce is probably more of a... Nigel is more of a British name. Yeah, Nigel. So Bruce, yeah. Bruce Bateman. Man, 5 minutes. God damn it, I'm at the... This car park was packed when I got here. Now there's only 2 cars, and one of them is mine. The other one is probably the dude I saw running past before with flashlight on. Now you want to Well, technically I am a disembodied voice streaming now, because you can't see my face. So for all you know, this is the Matrix. I don't exist. I've always just been a voice. The little picture that you just saw on the screen then when I brought up the light was actually just a hologram or a simulation or a combination of the two. Alright, 4 minutes. I timed it pretty well. Not really going to walk too much further. Probably walk up to the gym there. Click on whatever spawns we get and then turn around and walk back to the car. Is that why I don't talk? Yeah, exactly. I don't get paid enough to talk on the Discord server, alright? I'm not real. It makes sense. Exactly. Nothing is real. Hey, it's a tiny little wimpod. I mean, I occasionally drop into the Discord server, but I forget about it. When I'm not streaming the game, I'm honestly not really playing. I'm just doing real life things. And it's just funny, and one of the girls that I'm talking to at the moment, when we go and hang out, as I said, we tend to be like in a park when we're hanging out. And she plays the game more than I. She stops and catching stuff, and I'm just like, yep, have fun with that. I used to do that for a living. I still do. When I'm in my downtime, it's just like, man, I don't want to play the game. This is what I do for a job. Gotta ping you, not please don't. My phone is on silent anyway, like it lives on silent, so unless I see the pings, yeah, it's not really gonna change anything. But yeah, don't ping me unless it's an emergency. Harassment solves everything. I think the police would think otherwise. It's one of those things that will get you locked up saying things like that. And chat, come back. What are you doing? Alright, we got 2 minutes left, so unless we click on a shiny in this next couple of spawns, it don't look like it's going to happen. That's okay. As I said, we do have this shiny, so I'm not too fast. Would have liked to have at least gotten one more just for evolutions, but yeah, it's alright. Alright. I think I've walked far enough. I'm going to turn around and start heading back to the car. Because that's just about to end. So yeah, unfortunately no shiny, but he's so good. The 1080 Ti was the most memorable GPU. Why so? I had a 1080. It's good. It's good until it died. Now I got a 2060. Yeah, 2060. So I'm a little bit behind. It's probably the well, it is the, I mean, minus my case and my power supply, it's the oldest part of the computer. Everything else is only about a year and a half old, and good. As you guys know, I spent money upgrading the PC. But yeah, graphics card is still probably a little bit on the lacking side. I should definitely at least get a 30 series sort of thing, but now we're up to like the 50 series. It's like, they're just too expensive these days, graphics cards. Can spend the same amount on a single graphics card that I did on the rest of the PC. It's ridiculous. Does it mean it'll be spring? I am planning on doing Doom Dark Ages in a little over a week's time. It comes out next week. Wait, today? Yeah, 6. Yeah, it comes out next week. Next Tuesday or Wednesday, depending on if it's running on Australian time or US time. I'm assuming US time, so it'll probably be like the 14th for me at some point. But yeah, I do want to do more PC gaming. Yeah, so Doom. Planning on doing Doom, and that might be our segue into doing more PC gaming on the channel. Yeah, as I keep saying, this game is dwindling in popularity and stuff like that. People just aren't as interested in it anymore as they used to be. So, I don't have the same desire to play it that I used to do. Don't have the same enjoyment that I used to. So, it's getting close to that point where I feel like we might need to hang up the hat on Pokemon Go. Like, I'll probably still keep playing it, but I don't know if it's worth streaming anymore. And then if I do home streams, then it doesn't matter what the weather's like outside. I can just play video games inside. The weather will no longer be an impacting, a deciding factor of whether or not I'm going to enjoy my time. You call dibs on my... I'm like, no, I'm going to keep my... I'm not just giving people my Pokemon. No, I want to transfer a whole bunch of these, multiple shinies and stuff that I've got into Pokemon Home. And I can then trade them to people. Give them stuff. But no, I'll still be keeping my stuff, and I'll still, like I said, I'll probably still play it. I just don't know about streaming stuff anymore. We shall see. Aha, we are back in the car. I can turn off my flashlight. Nice. What eggs do you need to hatch for this event? What are you looking for? I actually don't know what's in the eggs for the event. I'll probably just jump into the information about the event and it'll tell you. Oh, tired. Alright, if we bring that up, you guys can sort of see me. Hello. So yeah, unfortunately, like I said, we didn't end up getting the shiny tonight. That is all good. But yeah, if you haven't already, smash that like button, guys. Yeah, so as you can see, my last shiny was during Com Day for Vanillite. But we've got a chance tomorrow for Raid Day, a Raid Hour rather. So we'll see how we do with Tapu Fini. No, yeah, Tapu Fini is what we've got tomorrow. It's actually not a bad Pokemon, so we'll see how popular it's going to be. I'm spewing that I didn't get the shiny Tapu Lele because that was the only one that I still need out of the Tapus shiny. It's the research thing. I just said event themed egg. I think all eggs should have something from there. I keep forgetting to check research and stuff these days. Still got April rewards to collect. Hatched 3 eggs. It should just be, eggs in general. Doesn't have to be. They'll come from 2K eggs, babies. So yeah, if you hatch 2K eggs, you've got a chance at getting the babies and Wimpod and stuff like that. Babies have always been in 2K eggs. Oh my god, my nose. I need to blow my nose. Scratch it. Alrighty. I think that's pretty much it for tonight, guys. We didn't get our shiny. That's all good. Hey, how you going, Pokey Jed? Jed, rather. Welcome in. You came in just as I was getting ready to wrap up the stream for the night, but how you doing? Welcome in. Yeah, unfortunately, Spotlight Hour is finished. We're done, so there's not really much point me to continue streaming at this point. I will be back tomorrow night though to host Raid Hour. So if you would like to get into Tapu Fini raids, if you haven't already, subscribe and hit the notification bell, and you should hopefully get a notification before the stream or as the stream starts, because YouTube's not great at sending out notifications. Oh, you forgot to turn on the bell to all But you're going to do that now. Yeah, unfortunately, like I said, it's like, even if you do it, sometimes notifications just don't come through because YouTube just doesn't send notifications. I don't know what the point of turning notifications on if you don't actually get them. But yeah, I will be back tomorrow evening for Raid Hour for Tapu Fini. So that's what we'll be doing tomorrow. This weekend, I don't think there's an event on this weekend, or is it Comday Classic this weekend, or is it? Oh no, okay, Sunday there is an event. We have Comday on the weekend. So Sunday the 11th. Oh. Okay, I'll have to tell Eilish that I'm actually busy on Sunday. That's okay. I think I'm catching up on Monday anyway. Okay, so yeah, on the 11th I'll be busy. That's okay. That's okay. So yeah, we'll be streaming on Sunday for Comday. And then, yeah, next week is Doom. So next week we'll be starting our Doom playthrough as well. So we'll have other things on the channel next week. This is the only channel that you have the bell on, and you're still not in every stream. Says a lot. It's just like you get notifications for the streams and you're just like, you know what? Not today, Jimmy, not today. Don't feel like it. I'll watch you another time. Have a good one. No worries, Pokey. You too, man. Yeah, like I said, I'm probably going to wrap it up now anyway. So I got to go home and have a shower and get dinner and all of that stuff. And yeah, like I said, I'm feeling a little bit tired because lack of sleep and all. You rely on the Discord. Wait, do Discord notifications still pop up? I don't know. I can't remember. It's been a while since I've said I should. The bot still works. Do you guys still get Discord notifications for the streams? That because I know that it changed once YouTube did their stuff around with the way that the streams work. I think that affected the notifications. I don't know. You get them? Okay. Well, if you're getting them, then other people should be getting them. So yeah, it should still. Because I think it just notifies because the channel is linked to the Discord server. So whenever I upload something, it should be pinged in the live stream channel or the video channel. But I don't do videos anymore, so. Pogo is just boring, not you, the game. No, I understand that. Like I said, I feel like it's just getting to the point where it's like, there's no channel growth with just playing Pokemon Go, just because people just aren't interested in it. I think we had our last big thing. It was like, not last year, like the end of 2023, going into 2024, that summer period was sort of like the last big growth for the channel. Yeah, we had heaps of people. We had like thousands of people, hundreds, thousands of new subscribers coming in and stuff like that. And the channel was growing really well, and then it just sort of petered off a bit. And then with all the changes that Niantic has made with raid passes and all that sort of stuff, and just boring events, bad management of the game, ignoring the community, all that sort of stuff has just driven people away. And now that they're selling the game, a lot of people are using this as an excuse to just be like, okay, I'm done with this. So yeah, I just feel like the game is at the point where it's like, I think there's other things that we can do with the channel if I want to continue growing it and being a YouTuber and all that sort of stuff. We can start playing some other stuff that I just have enjoyment in playing. Like I said, my enthusiasm to play this game just isn't the way that it used to be. I used to be like a full-time player, hardcore, all that sort of stuff, where I feel like I'm just more of a casual these days, and it's just like, I feel like I'm just going through the motions with it. Just don't have that same enthusiasm, that same drive to get out and play it every day. Yeah. So I just feel like there's other things that I can add to the channel and just have enthusiasm for, and maybe that'll help with the growth of the channel. If people see that I'm actually enthusiastic about the thing that I'm playing and not just complaining, because I feel like that is one of the things I'm always complaining about this game these days. There's just something going wrong, or Niantic's doing this, or this is a boring event. It's just, yeah, it's very pessimistic. I feel like people don't want to hear me complaining about stuff all the time. YouTube's supposed to be fun. Wouldn't mind me streaming things like raid events in Pokemon Go. Like I do. Like we do raid events all the time. You're talking about like Pokemon raids? What raid events? Hell no, you love love to complain. I mean, don't get me wrong. I am good at complaining. I mean, similar to the whole sleep thing, like being tired and being a professional sleepy person, getting paid for it. Complaining is something that I am also good at. I'm just opinionated. That's the issue. But yeah, like I said, Doom is coming out next week, so that is something that I will be playing through in its entirety. I've had other games on the channel that I've sort of just stopped playing because of whatever reason, just got bored of them and stuff like that. Doom won't be one of those games. I will play that in its entirety on the channel, sort of thing. I did most of Doom Eternal on Twitch back when that came, because that was during COVID. And I had the Twitch channel running at that point, so I can remember streaming most of that. I think it was just the second part of the DLC that I didn't end up streaming because it came out a few months after the first part, so I just never got back into it. But yeah, we'll definitely do that, and then progress into other things. There's other games that I would like to start playing that I've been putting off for a while now. Yeah, I mean, I've got Baldur's Gate on the computer 3. A whole bunch of games that I like during the end of summer/winter sale on Steam. I bought like 10-15 games that I got sitting there, so I got a lot of things that I can play. So yeah, we'll get into it. Anyway, Doom will fix you. It sure will. I want to yell and scream when I keep dying. No, like I said, I'll play it on Nightmare. I can remember playing through Eternal on Nightmare, and it was challenging at times. We got through the game. I can do it. I know that I can do it. I like first-person shooters enough. I play like most first-person shooters that I play on hardest difficulty and stuff. So I don't know about Ultra Nightmare, because I know Ultra Nightmare can be punishing, but we'll definitely do a Nightmare run through the Doom. I think looking at a lot of the play, not demos, but just trailers and stuff like that, it looks like it's a little bit slow paced in comparison to the other Doom games. It looks like, because there's a lot more melee focused. Like, you still got guns and all that sort of stuff, but there's a lot of like melee in the game, and I think because of that, you're not going to be encountering massive clusters of demons at the same time. It seems like bigger enemies, just less of them, so it's more of like a one-on-one melee fight rather than a sort of just a free-for-all run and gun. We'll see how it is, but from what I see, that's sort of the impression that I picked up of it. So I am sure we will get through it nonetheless. Jimmy Smeagol's Rage compilation incoming. I don't know, like, trust me, I'm a lot better than I used to be. Like, I used to have anger issues, that was for sure. I feel like I've chilled out. I've become more mellow over the last few years. In a better spot mentally. I have a Twitch. Yeah, the link for the Twitch channel is in the description of, like, all the videos. I haven't been on Twitch for years, though. I have a Twitch, I just don't use it. I streamed on Twitch during COVID, and that's when I was last on it, I'm pretty sure, streaming anything. I honestly think, like, was Doom the last thing that I actually streamed on? Was it Rust? I think it might have been Rust was the last thing that I was streaming when I was on Twitch. But yeah, the link is in the description. You can follow it if you want, but like I said, it might be something that's worth doing if I do start doing a lot more PC gaming and stuff like that instead of Pokemon, and I'm at home. I can set up dual streams, so I can stream to both Twitch and YouTube at the same time and have two audiences. It might be worth doing that, trying to build up. The only reason why I don't stream on Twitch is because I built up most of my audience on YouTube, and when I was streaming, not a lot of people made that transition over because most people will watch one or the other. So yeah, given that I wasn't streaming I was streaming different stuff on Twitch at the time, just didn't have a lot of people coming over from YouTube, so I sort of just stopped on Twitch. You got a tiny dog and a huge but no shiny. I did see several big ones. That's what she said. No, I saw several huge doggos or anything. I didn't catch them though. But yeah, we got I think it was like 3 or 4 during the stream. Rage is what makes things fun. No, not when it's like an issue. I just think back to when I was angry all the time, and it's just like, I'm a lot happier being where I am now and not being angry all the time. Things are just better now. I think just mentally and stuff like that. Again, my mental health is better than it was. I think that's why I am no longer always angry at things. And yeah, like I said, I'm in a better place. So I like not being angry. Don't get me wrong, I still get annoyed, especially when I'm in traffic. I'm stuck behind people driving slowly. Then I get a bit get away. But that's really the only time I'm angry for the most part these days. Traffic. Probably won't watch on Twitch because you can't stand having to wait for 3. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, as I said, most people don't transition from one to the other sort of thing. You need to build up new audiences, but that's why I said, we can do dual streams. I just think I need to pay for the for Streamlabs because they don't let you do dual streams unless you've got the paid version, sort of thing. Traffic stream? No, I won't be streaming sitting in traffic. That's for sure. All right. I think we've rambled on enough. Like I said, I gotta go home and have dinner and shower and all of that stuff. But yeah, thank you for everybody that has tuned in tonight. What are we sitting on? 12 likes. Okay, so we got over 10, so that's good. That's good. That's always a goal. Try and get at least 10 or more likes for the stream. Yeah, so if you haven't already, guys, please do smash that like button because it does help out with algorithm and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, I've discussed what's coming up over the next week. Com Day and Spotlight Hour, Raid Hour, Doom streams, all that sort of stuff. So we got plans, but yeah, I will be back tomorrow evening for Tapu Fini Raid Hour. So yeah, hit the bell and all that sort of stuff if you haven't already for notifications. What's for dinner? I have chicken parma bites and chips. It's like one of those U-Food boxes. The microwave thing. I don't like putting these ones in the microwave though because the chips go all soggy and they taste like shit. So I tend to put it in the oven to heat up instead, and it makes it so much nicer. So yeah, that's what I got tonight. So nothing too special, but it's tasty and I enjoy it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, as I said, like to stream, all that good stuff. Alrighty, guys. Enjoy your morning, evening, noon, or night. Stay safe. Happy hunting. Good luck for your Spotlight Hour. Hopefully, you guys will get the shiny doggo. Yeah. Hopefully, I'll see you guys tomorrow evening. So until then, enjoy the food. I shall. Yeah, I'm hungry, so I'm looking forward to going home and having dinner. Yeah. Alrighty, guys. Peace out. I'll see you guys tomorrow evening. If not, I'll see you guys soon. Until then, take it easy. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Bye, bye, bye.